seat and make yourselves comfortable. So glad you could join us today. But tell me, how did you find us? It wasn't easy, was it? After all, we are a little bit off the beaten track. But the world is a much smaller place than you might think, and Joggins is actually world famous for those in the know. You see, in the 19th century, geologists were like rock stars, no pun intended. Their new releases were eagerly awaited, their findings the breaking news of the age. Joggins hit the top of the charts in 1852, when two famous pioneers of modern geology, Charles Lyell and Sir William Dawson, explored our site and struck gold. Well, actually, they struck rock. I mean, the rock record. No, not the music. I should say, rather, the fossil record. What I meant to say is that Lyell and Dawson found that the famous fossil trees of Joggins were filled with even more fossils. Though they didn't know it at the time, the fossils found in the hollow trees would include the oldest known reptile, named by Dawson Hylonomus lyelli, in honor of the senior scientist. They also included the first known land snail, the tiny dendropupa. That would be me. And so, believe it or not, little old me and Joggins became part of worldwide debates about some of the biggest of all big questions. How old was the Earth? Where did dinosaurs come from? Where did humans come from? These questions erupted at the Great Oxford Debate in 1860, one of the most famous scientific debates of all time. Now, that was an intense affair. I should know. I was there. Have you ever been to Oxford? Very impressive place, but rather intimidating. In fact, I was petrified. Absolutely petrified. In one corner, Bishop Samuel Soapy Sam Wilberforce, a distinguished and devoted English bishop from the Church of England. In the other, Thomas Huxley, a famous English biologist who skillfully defended Darwin's newly published theory of evolution and earned the nickname Darwin's Bulldog. Each of the debaters touched on all kinds of subjects, from the fossil record to geology, biology, and genetics. Things got carried away, but I must say it did hurt my feelings when Bishop Wilberforce referred to me as this miserable little dendropupa. So, I was pleased when Huxley's side carried the day. In the end, the debate led to a wider acceptance of Darwin's controversial theory. Debates like this one were about more than evolution. They were about big ideas. Ideas so powerful they would change the way we understand the world and our place in it. They were about science and evidence and who to believe. This period was a turning point. From the Victorian age on, the earth sciences, that is, the sciences that study the evolution of the Earth and life on this planet, changed rapidly and dramatically. Today's Earth scientists have powerful tools at their disposal to understand and explain the planet and life on it, many of which are in use right here at Joggins. From sophisticated dating technologies that help us determine the age of rocks, to seismic studies and computer modeling to look inside the Earth, and DNA analyses for studying the evolution of different species. And all these findings are instantly shared around the world using state-of-the-art communication technologies. Today, thanks to fossils like me, special sites like Joggins, and the dedicated men and women who study us, we continue to learn more and more about the Earth, its history, and our place in it, past, present, and future. So, the next time you find a fossil, try to imagine the millions of years that have gone by since it was a living creature. And remember me.